Watch me catch up now, for real.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Jones. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals will take over with the football just outside the 30. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger. Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Harrison secures this left side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
19 Tiger. Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Set up. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that was off, no good. What a game left here, but we'll see if that's a...
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons. Really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. And I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd down pass play coming. Go right side, caught by Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into the hands of Harrison. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. The Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Galloping inside the 40. Hits the 20. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carney to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Starts his return from the 23. That'll be the first and more. Galloping inside the 40. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams break the tie here in the first. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? He played tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing from the gun here. Connects with Harrison again. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Trey McBride. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, maybe more interceptions.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he's going to give the Cardinals a first down. New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing on seconds. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fun if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Rams, first down.
We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. On first down, Jones splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Into the end zone, but not brought in. And he falls incomplete. And we'll bring up third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, kick, ready? 70 Lions. Corner, 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. So they're down to the 35.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
1st down, Cardinals.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And now they face 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So they opted a short pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Takes it in at the 21. And, hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, throw by Jones. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Complete to number 19.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Lone
line.
back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Give to Williams from the gun. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Simple 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Jones looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals Giants get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in this passing game.
It's a gain of 3.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
19 Lions. Go.
Working on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Dragon 60.
Pass play on first and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go now. 60 Vices. 60. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready.
Throw here, third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. We were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Having gained up about a handful there. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Jones now to throw. Now we'll fire one up the middle and deep. This has been a trend, yet another interception. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. He'll throw it. That's completed right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That's up and through for the point after. And the Cardinals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The right side is caught by Ferguson. He's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Jones going to throw again. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Cardinals 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
70. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. For the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Seven Pirates. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. He's got McBride complete. And he takes it down to the 33. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
First down, Arizona.
Running it now out of the gun. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Pat the 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Bronco, check. 19 sight. 70 Rangers. Come 19.
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Jones. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's got it in the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And take that play, so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Williams goes up and over for the touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score of this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know because we call these games week to week, Kate, almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on.
Going from the gun here. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
just after he crosses the 50. Offense up to the line fast.
A 28-yard gain. And the Cardinal first down.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He is down at 30-yard line. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Cardinals ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. 19, 3.
He's going to throw this one. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. This brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Rams are stopped, and they're going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams out of 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
No couple ain't happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trap 60. Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The 6-yard line.
huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. Well, look at call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead.
14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go now.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Harrison secures this left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Pass play now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready, go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part. Maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come off empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set. Set, go.
They give it to him again. And he gets this beyond the midfield front and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
45-yard line.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams.